Hey there, everyone. This video is for all of you out there who are avid readers that are always looking for lots of books to read, to have a reading list that's a mile long, whether it's for your own personal use or for homeschooling or working with your kids or trying to keep up with all your family's reading habits. Today, I'm going to show you how to do holds like a boss using our Pines baskets and lists. So let's get started. Okay, so here we are, we're on our dashboard and we're getting ready to put a lot of books either on hold or ready for it to be on hold. And so the first thing I want to point out to you is that we need to be searching within all of Pines libraries. Right now, my default is Lafayette Walker County Public Library. That's my home library. The system is assuming that I want to pick up the book today and I want to go into my home library. But that's not the case because with Pines, I have access to over 11 million books. And so I know that today I am just looking for a lot of books to either read now or maybe next month or maybe in 6 months. I'm curating a list of books for me and my family to read. So I don't care if they're inside my library. I want to have access to the 11 million books throughout Georgia through Pines. So I am searching within Pines. And let's just start our search today. My littlest girl, she's or my only girl, she's 4 and she is really into bugs right now. So I did a little bit of research ahead of time and I found this one book that looked kind of interesting. It's called The Big Book of Bugs by Hughes. And I'm just going to type all that in. I'm doing searching by keywords, so it doesn't matter that I'm putting the title and the author together. And yeah, this is the book that I saw that I thought she might like. So I'm going to go ahead and just add it to my basket. Now, I'm adding it to my basket because I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Am I going to add it to a list? I'm going to put it on hold right now. Like maybe I'll find some other books and I won't even care about this book anymore. So I'm just putting it in this holding location of the basket. Now, if I knew that I was going to be homeschooling my child and this was definitely a book I wanted maybe in September or October, I haven't decided yet when I'm going to need it, but I definitely want to save it, you can add it directly to your list from here. Now I have some lists already created, so I clicked on add to my list and there is homeschool 2020-21. I can just go ahead and add that right now to that list. It just got added. But if you didn't already have a list created, you could create one by clicking add to new list. Either one of those will work, but right now we're just going to add things to our basket. So I saw that book about bugs, Little Kids' First Big Book of Bugs. I'm going to click on it because what's really great about the Pine system is it actually links up to something called Novel List, which is this really great resource that's similar to Goodreads, but a little bit more advanced. And it will give me actually options of other books that are similar. So I'm just going to scroll down and look at these similar titles and see if there's anything in here that may be a better fit or would be supplement my bug learning here. So this one looks cute, Insect Detective. Now it's pulling it from Novel List, so we don't know for sure or not if the Pine system will have it available, but we've got 11 million books to choose from with Pine, so it probably is. And sure enough, there it is. It looks like there's 62 copies available in Pine. So I'm just going to go ahead and again, I'm just going to add it to my basket. And then I'm going to come down here and see if there's some more books that might interest me. Let's see. Okay, I've got 10 books in my basket. I've been browsing for however long, and now it's time for me to make some decisions. So I'm going to go to my basket now. And here I am, I'm in my basket, and you see I've got a whole list of items that interested me, and I want to do something with them. So you have the option here. You can see how you have them checked right here. You have an option, and this is something, guys, that I highly recommend. If you're putting a bunch of books on hold, even if you don't want to add them to a list for later and you just want to put a bunch of books on hold at once, you saw how quickly the system lets you add it to the basket. If you guys have ever put a book on hold in Pines, there's like 3 steps to it. You have to put it on hold, then you have to confirm your contact information, and there's a lot of waiting. So what's better, and I could do this right now, I could put every single one of these books on hold, but I'm not going to do that right away. I'm going to instead, I've decided that I definitely want that one, and I want the Insect Detective, and I want the Little Kids' First Book of Dinosaurs, but I probably would just want to wait on the other ones. Like, there we go. So I really just want to put these 3 books on hold. So I'm going to go ahead and put those 3 books on hold. I'm going to place the hold right now. And so I'm going to say, yes, I want to pick these up at the Lafayette Walker County Public Library. I'm going to confirm my contact information here. And then I'm going to clear the basket after holds are requested. I don't want them in my basket anymore. I want to make sure that they are removed. So then I'm going to press submit. And it's to say, yes, hold successfully placed for these 3 items, way faster than individually putting each book on hold. Add them to the basket, go ahead and put them on hold. Now, that being said, I didn't put them all on hold. Let's see. So I'm going to go back to my basket. So here we are, we're back in our basket. We have only 7 items left. And now I need to decide what I'm going to do with these books. I still am interested in checking these out at a later date, but I know that if I go ahead and put them all on hold right now, I'm not going to read them all. And so what you can do is you can just add them to your list from here. And so I'm going to add to a new list, and I'm going to call this Anna's Bug List. You have the ability to share this list. If you do it, it allows you to share the list through a link or an RSS. So if you've got some friends that that really, like if you love to recommend books to friends, you can create a whole entire list of books that you absolutely loved and forward that on to, you know, your sister, your friends, or whatever, your book club. Maybe you have a book club list. You know, the applications for this are just really as much as you can. They're you can do anything. Okay, so so I'm gonna share this list so I can share it with my sister for her kids. Move contents of basket to this list. I'm gonna say yes, I want to move the contents of the basket to this list. So I'm going to create the list. And there it is. So I've got some homeschool books, I've got some holiday reads, I've got Anna's Bugs list right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you again really quickly how easy it is when you are ready to come back and say that I'm ready to go ahead and put the rest of those books on hold. All you'll have to do is just select the ones that you want. And actually, just let me show you what that looks like. So we've got those lists ready. We're back in our account. Let's say we received our bug books. We liked them, we read them, we're ready for the next batch. All you have to do the next time you log in is come over here to My Lists. Go ahead and click on Anna's Bug List. Scroll down and then choose which of the books that you are wanting to go ahead and put on hold. And voila, there they are, they're on hold. So super easy. Great way to keep track of the books that you want to read, or the books that you want to share, or the books that you want to keep up with. I know you homeschoolers out there, you guys can create an entire year's worth of curriculum books in one day. Just sit down, get it all on there, and then you can do it. You can have September reads, October reads, November reads. If you have, again, if you have a book club that you want to share books with, you can do it that way. But it is really such an easy way to manage your books, and then you can put them all on hold at once. Doing this, you'll be able to do holds like a boss. So thanks for joining me, and I hope that this helps you with your next browsing experience.